Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, I'm SocioPsycho, and this is StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm on Brutal Mission 5. Let's get right to it.
Travel to the birthplace of the Zerg. There, you will be tested. You may be torn apart. If your rage makes you strong enough, the power of Xeris will be yours. You have come to this place, seeking power.
Power to kill Minsk. Tell me what I must do.
The power is more ancient even than I. It comes at great cost. What will you sacrifice to have your revenge?
Everything.
You must feel the power. It calls to you. Go to it.
The Primal Zerg have been alerted to your arrival. They are coming for you.
Abathur, send me the creature you've been working on. The swarm host.
Adapted using primal essence. Spawns locusts to kill enemies. Primal Zerg inbound. Root swarm hosts to begin spawning.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this time around we got a little bit of a mission to do.
Here they come.
Going to move our forces up into this
This world is
tough
mine.
location, a little narrow spot. That way they can't use their superior numbers against us. Swarm hosts are pretty useful.
Get going.
Primal forces eliminated. Your path is
They're
clear.
not something you really see in multiplayer due to the fact that they don't have much maneuverability,
Get this over with.
and when they burrow you can still see
Nothing
them.
stands in
Of course,
my
when they
way.
burrow is how they attack.
You are close. The moment draws near. Is your hate still strong enough to make the necessary sacrifice?
You have my attention. It's a pool.
The first spawning pool. It existed before names. From this primordial place, the Zerg arose. Within, one essence split into many. One devoured another and became stronger. The first Zerg. You will have your power, and you will lose yourself. Evolve. Transform. Transcend.
Recommendation. Avoid pool. Catalytic fluid will overwhelm Queen's body. Not strong enough.
The Queen's hate is strong enough. And if I survive, it will remake me. I will become more powerful than the old Queen of Blades. Isha, defend the Hive Cluster and the Chrysalis until I am done. Or dead.
As you command.
Okay, so here we go. The enemy is going to be attacking us as this is a protectional mission, so we will in the beginning need to move our swarm host to either side. Once we get our base set up, we'll be able to sort of build out and build more protection.
More swarm hosts. Morph more from the larva at our hatchery.
It is a bit of a time crunch. We do need to try to get going as fast as possible. As we need more lava, we're going to build up another hive. And the game seems a little dark, so we're just going to increase the gamma a little bit. It should fix
The
that.
remnants of Brack's forces gather nearby. They are preparing to attack the Hive Cluster. Route our swarm hosts and crawlers by that entrance.
I don't know if that was an issue on my part so much. Didn't have that problem on other maps, but it's fixed now. It's more bright. The creep spread is, or the creep itself, is a little darker. Sometimes the coloration gets weirded. Seeing how I guess this is a nighttime map as well, so. The enemy will also eventually break in through the south, so there's a point where we need to start building up that location. Because the swarm hosts spit out little troops, those little troops are good to be in front of the spine crawlers, thus alleviating some of the damage. And while you can still heal some of that damage with the queens, sort of as a medic would do, there's still in large groupings and numbers, it alleviates the damage done, which means you're that much stronger, that much more protected. It doesn't mean you should go crazy with it, but 1 or 2 swarm hosts, depending on the map and what you're facing, should be enough to hold out. It's just about alleviating some of that damage. Get some of my creep all the way up here. I will want to spread to that second base, but I need to make sure that I'm secure first before I do anything like that.
I sense another pack of primal Zerg gathering across the basin.
Hear me, broken Zerg. You have killed Brock, but his pack survives. I claim their territory and their essence.
We must. The primal Zerg factions have engaged each other. We must remain focused on protecting the chrysalis.
As you can see in the bottom, the 2 armies are fighting in the center of the field.
I have not forgotten you, broken pack. Your leader sleeps. She will not wake. My pack will feast upon your essence.
Yagdra's pack is preparing to attack our hive cluster. Ready our defenses.
I want to build my hatchery right there, but that army's incoming. So I don't know if I build my hatchery, if they're going to rush off and destroy that. So it's better for me to just hold off right now, build up some more defenses, and then deal with it when I have a green light. It's a bit of a balancing act. I need to build up my defenses, obviously. The enemy will hit you hard, but if you're prepared for it, then you can survive relatively easy. It's really just not building the correct defense structures, I want to say, that will get you into trouble. I will need a Mutalisk Spire because there's a bonus objective which is going to happen, and the whole southern area is a battlefield, so walking down ground forces through that is costly, not as effective. Sending some flyers down south will be easy.
Entity Isha have made important discovery. Primal essence gathering within pool. Can use spawn many locusts to defend hive cluster from primal attacks.
Another wave of primal Zerg is inbound. Spawn the locusts now.
I'm going to try to hold off on spawning the locusts this time around if I don't have to. I'll play it by ear, but I'd rather not force my hand in that regard. If I don't have to, I won't use them. Of course, they are incentivizing you to do such by sending such a large force or grouping against you. but we handled that.
We require.
And now obviously the enemy's coming from the other side. Again, I hope that they're not going to attack my expansion because I don't really have a ground force to protect that. Eventually, as you can see, I'm spreading the creep to that point, and the main reason I'm doing that is so that I can push my protection, my line of defense, all the way up to the spawning location.
Yagdra has sent a force of primal flyers to attack the chrysalis.
Yep, unfortunately they ignored that base, so I can sort of survive. They're more focused on the chrysalis than rather something that further out. At least I think so anyways. I lost some of my swarm hosts, and that kinda sucks. They're a little expensive.
I sense a massive primal Zerg emerging. It seems to be wild.
Tyrannosaur, savage, extreme physical prowess, essence useful, must acquire.
That will not be easy. We will have to cross the battle between Brack and Yagdra's packs.
And this is where flyers come in handy to get rid of that Tyrannosaur. But I need to build my defenses up before I decide to do something like that.
Both packs are moving against us. Prepare for a pincer attack.
The hive class forces are under attack.
It's a little unfortunate. Time-wise, didn't really work out too well. I am going to pop my locust. That's really what I was waiting for.
Our allies are in combat.
And that's why it's better to hold
Essence
off.
collects quickly, use frequently.
Are under attack.
Our queen's metamorphosis is halfway complete. Maintain our defense.
Get our infrastructure up still is... It's a balance. It's all about balance. I'm eventually going to need some queens as well, so I can get some protectional heals out.
Mutation complete. The hive class forces are under attack.
Those sneaky little mutalists. I don't really have much protection on that side, so I need to
We require
get more workers over there and beef up that side. As well as my swarm hosts have kind of been withered down. I feel secure and safe, but let's not be silly. I'm still quite vulnerable.
We must place that on creep.
There's a lot of buildings that I want to build still along the edge and rim. I'm going to get these queens into position, have them hold, and then I should be able to handle...
Mutation complete.
I believe there's also an achievement for not allowing Kerrigan's chrysalis to be injured. Really, if you can control the ground, as we're doing pretty well, you just have to worry about air as well, to not allow them to sneak in and even get 1 point of damage. Thus why putting up the spore crawlers along the edge of the mountain path can be really helpful. But again, as I said, I need more workers, so I can build more units. I need to be careful not to completely cut myself off in case I need somebody to sneak through.
The primal Zerg are destroying the rocks near the chrysalis.
We require more minerals.
I thought I had more time, but I guess when I look at it, I'm kind of pushed to the max here. I don't have what I need yet, protectional-wise. And I just completely messed up all my queen movements again.
Our forces are under attack.
Hold command. It's not hold command. It's so annoying.
The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Luckily you can multi-pinpoint the command system, so I can have a queen run up to a location, shift, press H, which means he'll hold that command, or hold that location when
The
he
chrysalis
arrives.
has opened. Our queen is beginning to awaken.
Require more minerals.
The primals have broken through the barricade. Defend the chrysalis.
The hive cluster is under attack. We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack.
We still need to build more flyers in order to get our bonus objective as well. The enemy's starting to hit us a little hard, but we're surviving thus far. But you can definitely see the valuable access to taking the secondary base.
My queen, completing bonus objectives will increase your power level.
The hive forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
These primal packs are constantly being reinforced. We should try to get around them.
Mineral field depleted.
Apparently he did 2 AoE attacks, which kind of hurt. Spread out my men a little bit in case he does more.
Tyrannosaur sample acquired. We'll research primal essences further.
My pack is strong. We claim essence. We devour. The broken Zerg remain. Collect their essence. Kill!
Yadra's forces are gathering. They are converging upon the hive cluster.
I am completely maxed of supply.
under attack.
There's still more that I wanted to build as well.
The hive cluster is under mineral field depleted. The hive cluster.
So this map isn't all that difficult, as you can see. You do need to sort of protect yourself against the incoming enemies. But as long as you get that expansion, you're perfectly fine. Financially, after that, not a problem. I don't know why my queen is way over there. That's probably a mistake when I gathered up all my queens. Well, those sneaky little buggers. Note to self, if you're going to build an expansion, just make an L protectional base on that defense line so it kind of goes through the river.
Defend the chrysalis. The swarm will prevail.
The hive cluster is under attack.
But we have this. 40 seconds and we still have the locust if it gets really bad. But I don't think we'll need the locust.
Forces, the hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
That was a bit intense. It wasn't necessarily hard, it was just a continuational flux. You really had to focus and concentrate on doing what you need to do. We got the bonus, so that's good. As you can see, 0 damage taken by the chrysalis. Don't let that take any damage on normal. So it's a fun little mission, you just need to bunker down. You don't really see many bunker down missions for a Zerg. I liked it.
Isha, what is a primal Zerg doing on my Leviathan?
I am Dehaka, one who collects. I kill. I take essence. Now I come to you because I feel your change. All Xeris feels it. All Xeris fears it. And you.
But you don't fear me, do you, Dahaka?
You shine. You will bring more essence, and I will follow. When you do not, I will not.
Well, I've forged alliances on shakier ground than that. Very well, you can stay. Betray me and I'll collect your essence.
Yes.
You radiate so much power, more than the old Queen of Blades ever did.
Everything is different. I could always hear the swarm, control it. But now, I feel the swarm. Now I am the swarm.
You have been reborn. A primal pack leader of boundless power.
I feel as if I can rip worlds apart.
And are you the equal of Amon, who once controlled you?
He never controlled me. I felt an influence. A trace of something dark but long gone. Amon must have died before I was infested.
I hope it is so, for he truly could rip worlds apart.
Do you think the remaining pack leaders will join me now?
They are a rock, a tree, a hill. They will stand against the wind. They seek power.
And you?
I am a river. I will flow. I seek essence.
Well, the pack leaders have no chance against the swarm now.
They gather essence for thousands of years. They are blinded, but they are not foolish.
So, let's see, in the evolution chamber we have here, Swarm Host. Locusts can attack both ground and air units. They spawn 20% faster, or they are completely burrowed. That's not bad. Of course, for defensive purposes, I do like the availability for them to be able to attack ground and air.
Genetic strands different. Restructured from base level up. Stronger than Queen of Blades. Sequences complex but clean. Completely different at core.
Yes, I am different. I am my own master. When the Zelnaga artifact made me human again, it cleansed me of Amon's influence. And that allowed me to become something greater.
Must take sample. Study new sequences.
Don't even try, Abathur. What I am now is beyond your comprehension.
Difficult to admit. New structure beyond understanding. Will return to work.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I've been SocioPsycho, and this has been episode 5. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time.